Oh my gosh.
It's
We're
been crazy.
here. We're here. We're
Hello.
here. Hello. Oh, what a weekend with all that snow.
Oh, it's been crazy. I am coming to you from my master bedroom. This
And
is
I'm
my
coming,
temporary
yeah,
studio.
I'm coming from my office with a leaking ceiling.
Oh no.
Yes.
Just all the snow melt overtook it.
I think what is it called? The raised vent outside, like the snow blew in.
Hmm.
Somebody posted on a community web page or our community page that their house had 3 foot of snow in their attic.
Oh my
And they said,
gosh.
check your attic. And then somebody said, check your vents because there's water dripping from mine. And I heard like drip, drip, drip in here yesterday. And I looked up and I go, oh.
Yeah.
So it's
Not
just,
what you were expecting.
yeah, so it's just this vent and the vent next door in the other room. And so I don't really know what the issue is, but my brother, who's a heating and cooling guy, said to leave my um, air running on fan until it warms up outside because there's condensation in the ducts.
Yeah, I read that too. Yeah, they said this was a record snowfall since 1989.
Yes.
I can't even do that math. That's a lot of years.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
nobody knows how to function. We're all snowed in. And
Yes.
and I think we have a
Exactly.
lot of listeners that are not from this area. So they're probably like, snow schmo, who cares?
Exactly. Cold. We're so used to it. We had a lot of drifts. I think I shoveled like 3 to 4 foot drifts in my driveway. So that was my workout the last 2 days since, you can't go anywhere.
Yeah, yeah. It's been interesting. And my kids are 19 and 23, but they've been out in it every day, just having
Yes.
fun.
Yep. It's so great to see the kids out there. It's a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
it is. It is. I'm glad they're enjoying it.
Yeah. So I
So,
thought, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, so a segue to last week when we did our self-care, we had just a overnight freeze. It wasn't this snowmageddon yet, but when we had scheduled that float spa, their pipes were frozen.
Yes.
So
I
that was
was
a fun
so
day,
disappointed. But
but it
she was
all worked
so
out.
nice. She was so nice. She offered us the
The
steam
infrared
room or
sauna, yeah.
yes, the sauna for a whole hour free of charge. And I'm excited to actually go back and do the float sometime.
Yes, it looked so cool. You guys will
Yeah.
see the picture slideshow that Sue put up. We were just kind of goofing around, checking out the place, and took photos of everything they have to offer. And what's it called? Saltwater float spa? I don't, or
Yes.
saltwater wellness.
Yes.
Um,
Saltwater wellness. Yes.
but the sauna, we didn't do a whole hour. It was
No,
so hot in there.
it was hot. We sweated a lot.
Yes, I was just literally a full layer. I mean, I can't even tell you.
Yeah, but so relaxing.
It really was nice.
And, and it was great to just treat ourselves to, I mean, we take care, self-care isn't just about, being at home and doing self-talk and taking a bubble bath and maybe reading or having some time to yourself. You need to get out and do that one nice self-care treatment for yourself, whether it's getting your hair done, your nails done, going for a massage. Now, like we've never done the float spa, and so we have to go back and try it.
Yeah, that's still on our list for sure.
Yes.
Um, I mean, for me, I think nails and hair are a necessity part of my maintenance.
Yeah.
But a
Right.
facial, a massage, chiropractic, um, the float spa, I mean, it doesn't have to be the same thing every time. It's just
Yeah.
making time for yourself, finding that value in just unplugging. um, even though we did have the phone there, we put it down. We
Yep.
we zenned out for almost an hour
Yeah.
till our
Yeah.
bodies couldn't stand it. But it
Yeah.
was really nice. It really was relaxing. I did feel a sense of peace. I almost
Mhm.
didn't want to get in the car and drive home because I was
Yes.
afraid just that drive back was going to ruin
Yeah.
my experience. But just because it was so cold that day too.
Yeah, it was. But I got in the car and turned on my heat warmer.
Oh, I did too. Yeah.
Yeah, I just, I hope, I'm glad that we decided to do it. And I look forward to, like, we have some crazy things we want to do, out of the studio and even away from our houses to share with you and get you guys to feel like, you're just as important as any family member you take care of. And you just need an hour or two just to treat yourself to something relaxing.
Yeah. And
I,
it's hard to admit that you have to schedule that in, but sometimes you do.
yeah, yeah. And you don't want to do it because, it might not be in the budget. This is where you just have to say to yourself, like, this is for you and your health.
Yeah.
And, give yourself some grace away from the everyday hustle and bustle and the dishes and the laundry and running the kids to all their activities. Like, sometimes you just need that 1 to 2 hours to yourself. And it doesn't have to even be every month. It
Right.
doesn't even have to be once a week or, schedule it once a quarter.
Yeah. And if anything, baby steps. Start with once a quarter and work up to the once a
Yeah.
month or um yeah, I think the chores, the running kids everywhere, even though I'm kind of past that myself, but the
Yeah.
laundry and the dishes seem to have gotten worse. I don't know why. Um, but I think doing those things seem less of a chore when you do treat yourself well. I mean, as far as valuing yourself enough to take that hour or two. It's like a balance. Again, I think it's back to mindset. I think we say this every episode, but um, those things don't seem so daunting when they're balanced out with the self-care.
Yeah. Yeah. We wish we could have recorded more there, but we didn't know what to expect. I
Yeah,
think,
and truthfully, there was another client there getting a
yes,
massage, so we were trying to respect that as well. I mean, any type of serene environment like that, it's understandable. Actually, the float spa was on, but for sanitary reasons, they have you shower before and after. It was the showers that were frozen. So
yes,
while we were in the sauna, Sue, I don't know if you could hear the float spa. I found that to be really relaxing
yes,
because
yes,
you could hear it wasn't even like a jetted hot tub. It was just like a light trickling, almost like a waterfall.
yes, yes,
And I was like, that's part of the ambiance for me. But if someone was in there and the door was closed, I was like, I wonder what it would sound like in the sauna without that. So
yeah,
I think we got extra bonus with that.
yes, yes. So we'll have to see what kind of February deals they have this month.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you guys could think of any other relaxing self-care ideas, post a comment and let us know. We'd love to try something different every
Yeah.
time.
Let us know what you guys are doing. And as far as the float spa, I think that's kind of somewhat new and trendy. And
Yes,
for those of you not in our town and or state, just Google float spa. I think a ton will pop up, especially in
yeah,
the bigger cities.
yeah,
Um, I think it'll be easy to find that if that's something you guys wanted to try as well, because it was fun. I mean, again, haven't done the float spa yet, but the just the service getting there,
yep,
making the commitment to do it, hanging out with my friend, like all of it,
yeah, yeah.
was a good time. So
And there's two types of pods, float pods. There's the one that you can close yourself in, and then there's one that's open. On the one that's was open was slightly bigger than
Hmm.
the one that closes. So I'm interested to see what both would be like,
Hmm.
being enclosed or being open.
Yeah, you might find you're claustrophobic. I don't know.
Yeah. I felt like it would be almost like a tanning bed, but you're
Yeah,
floating in water.
yeah, exactly.
And it was, lighted for relaxation. Um, so it wasn't bright inside the room. It was more, like you were getting almost like a massage.
Yeah, very, very toned down and all serenity based. I think too, it would be a good mind reset. I mean, we'll have to find out when we do it, but
Yeah.
just the darkness, the lights that you can choose, the sound of the water, the fact that you're not just unplugged for an hour, but like you're not talking to anybody. So
Yeah.
you're just kind of
Yeah.
changing your mindset and talking to yourself and take
Yeah.
that opportunity for a little self thought care.
Yes.
Maybe
Yes.
not
I
speak it out
agree.
loud, but think it. So yeah, we're looking forward to that, guys.
Yes. Yes. We definitely have to give it a whirl. And again, like, you know, look it up. If anyone beats us to the punch, let us know. We'd be
Yeah,
interested
totally.
in you sharing your experience with us. Or if you've already done one, let us
Yeah.
know how it was and what we should expect.
Yeah, really. Please do.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just kind of disappointed. Like, I'm not really disappointed, but sad we didn't get to do it and we didn't get to record more of it. But hopefully the next time we'll be in a better place to record.
Yeah, I think too, part of self-care is also the just rolling with the punches. You
Yeah.
know, we got there, they had a solution, we were totally flexible, and it worked out to be a nice time either way. Like I
Yeah.
think if that if that were me in my 20s or 30s, I might have been super upset and just been like, "Are you kidding me?" You know, and just negative.
Yeah.
Um, and I think with this change in our lifestyle and this reset with weight loss and mindset change, I think it was just, sure, no problem. Namaste.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll do it. It's cold outside. We don't want to go back outside.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
So I
So
think
our
that's
next,
part of the weight there's more is after the weight loss, everything that follows. Part of that was just a change in me was just the flexibility and the sure, no problem
yeah,
attitude.
yeah,
The mindset is definitely changing, guys. And I'm here for it. So
yeah. I have to agree because, your mindset at first is still, you're still trying to go back to old habits. And eventually you grow out of that stage and, your mindset changes into like, there's so many changes along the way that, my gosh, I look back and think about how much time did I actually waste thinking negatively all the time.
mhm. Or worrying what other people think.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, some of that I think comes with age, but I think a lot of it too is the weight loss and why we're here.
yeah, yeah, I agree. So, what's our next adventure?
I don't know. I mean, it's not going to be rock climbing or the I fly thing, Sue. I'm
I
telling you that
know,
right now.
I know. Well, maybe we should try to do the floating spa,
Yeah.
and
We'll
then
still document that for you guys, but you're an adventure girl and I'm not gonna I'm afraid of what you're gonna come up with.
do you want to go to Alaska
I do want to go to
July
Alaska.
8th, July 8th and climb Gold Star Peak,
Oh my. What's the elevation?
5,000 feet?
I think it's a lot. Are you
It's
doing it?
it's 4 hours up and 4 hours down. And
Oh
at the
my
top,
gosh.
you can put, if you have a loved one or a Marine or a soldier or military member that lost their life, you could take their dog tag. There's a post that everyone, like Gold Star families, hang their loved ones' dog
Oh,
tags. Yes,
that's cool. Are you guys doing that?
yes.
Oh,
My
that's fun.
friend Beth is doing it in July, and she asked us to go with her.
Oh, fun. That's
Yeah.
so cool. Oh, well then we'll have so much to talk about.
Yes. Yes. Yep. So if you're interested,
I'll have to think about that. I mean, July is far enough away that I can be like, maybe.
yeah, she says if anyone wants to go, you just tell them the date and tell them where it's at and tell them to get there.
Yeah, that sounds
So
fun.
that's my next. Well, I don't know if that's my next adventure, but you know,
I
we
feel
have
like
to
you
do
have
stuff.
more in between. I mean, you
I
did just
know.
conquer a son's wedding, so I feel
Yeah.
like you need to breathe for a little bit.
I also feel like you and I should have done the chocolate 5K this weekend.
I don't know about, because it is they always do that with the chocolate festival, don't they?
Yes.
In conjunction with, are they
Yes.
still going to have that this weekend?
I don't know, but I'm going to get you to try something with me. We are going to do one physical activity
I can
besides,
do physical. I am just not running.
it'll be
I can
something you
walk
can
it.
learn. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
Yes,
We'll
exactly.
see if it warms up. Oh my gosh, you're funny.
I'll find a nice, simple 5K to begin with. And it could be the walking one.
Okay. Sounds good. I can start there.
Yes, right? And then we can get all our listeners to commit to doing one 5K, whether it's walking or running.
Yeah, true. I'll be living proof. Whew. Save me, guys.
I always drag one person, one newbie, one time with me, and normally they just all complain, but I know you won't complain.
No, I can do a 5K. I've done, I think I've done it for the breast cancer walk. So
Yeah, and it's also, not only a physical activity, but you're doing something for a cause,
yeah,
and it is kind of self-care.
yeah. No, I agree.
But yeah, I think we should shoot for uh, the definitely the floating spa.
Hmm.
And then maybe we could do a class together, like a spin
Yeah,
class, or I think we talked about it before.
yeah, yeah. I'm definitely down for spin. And then I was thinking Pilates too, because that really kicked
Yes.
my butt. But it's a really
Well, they just,
interesting.
well, they break my body because I'm not very flexible.
Mm-mm. No, you'd be surprised how adaptive it is to your skill set.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, all right.
We got a
Good
list
thing,
of
good things
activities,
coming.
people. Yeah. And if you want to see us try something silly, just comment. Let us know.
Yeah. Yeah,
We'll
there
see if
there
it's
might be more of
available in
that.
our area.
Yeah, well, true. All
Oh,
right, Sue.
well, that was a recap of our adventure last week. I will when we post the when we upload the podcast, we'll have some of the pictures we took. I posted earlier on our Facebook page our little video of us in the spa, which I will replay that. So
Cool. I hope we don't get flagged for something inappropriate.
I think
People say they get locked out of Facebook for a while or something,
yes,
but
yes,
I think it was pretty innocent.
yeah, it was, it
Sue and
was.
Kim in the sauna.
That's right. Wait, there's always more.
That's the truth. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you guys. See you next week.
Bye.